Hi Libra, I'm Honeymoth Tarot and today I'm going to be doing your February full moon reading. So before we begin, I just want to tell you a little bit about the full moon itself. So depending on where you are in the world, it will be happening around the 12th. And it will be in the sign of Leo, so that means that there is an emphasis on creativity, self-expression. And because Leo is ruled by the sun, that means that there's going to be a focus on the self and the ego. Okay, so let's get into it. What does Libra need to know for the month of February? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'll take that one. So we've got the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. I feel like one of the signs that I recently did a reading for, they also got the Chariot, but it was from a different deck. Can't quite remember what sign it was. I feel like it was either Cancer, Leo or Virgo. So if you have any like placements in Virgo, it may be worth you checking that out. Yeah, the Chariot is all about pushing on, using your will to achieve what you want. It's a very determined, driven energy. And we have the Knight of Wands, which is also very driven. But the thing is with the Knight of Wands, he can move so fast that he can have a tendency to be a bit impulsive and therefore sort of act without thinking. Whereas I feel like the Chariot is a bit more controlled. So they're same but different sort of energy, if that makes any sense. You also may be travelling as well at this time. We have the Hierophant, which is Taurus. Can you tell me a bit about the Hierophant, please? Getting the phrase moving forward with dignity. Some sort of like group or organisation. So I feel as though you're either leaving an organisation, could potentially be like a job that you've left. We'll have to see what that Hierophant energy is about. We have the Magician. Some say it's Gemini, and then I've heard people say that it's also Virgo energy too. But whatever this is that you're striving to achieve, it's like a very big time period for you, because we have like 3 major arcana here, which indicate like some sort of major like milestone phase in your life. This is a bit specific, but obviously use your own discernment, but I feel as though you may be breaking traditions by going against this organization, or like leaving this organization, and then in doing so you're also creating your own new traditions. Or this may be like somebody in your life, perhaps like a boss or something, that was quite dogmatic in their way of thinking. And so I feel as though you may have had like a lot of like new fresh ideas, and this person just didn't really want to hear any of it. And so I think you're now like taking that passion and those ideas elsewhere. Perhaps even starting your own business. Or at least like looking at how you can make those ideas grow. Because I feel as though this person was a bit too stuck in their ways to actually do anything with them. So we have the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. And that could perhaps indicate just how stuck this person was. And then we have the High Priestess. So we have 5 major arcana, which is... that's a lot of majors. So this is a very significant time for you. And then we also have the High Priestess, which is the female counterpart to the Magician. We have another Knight here as well, so travel definitely possible, or kind of advised. Maybe that is where you're taking these new ideas to different countries, different people that you can collaborate with. And then we have the Knight of Cups here, and being as there is the female and male counterpart, they're very well maybe like a love offer, or maybe you meet somebody when you're gallivanting about. But yeah, definitely, I don't see this Devil energy as being negative per se. I feel as though it's either pointing towards the stagnation of this person who kind of refused to listen to new creative ways of thinking. And I also feel as though the Devil sort of hints at just how hard you have been working. We have the Knight of Swords here, so that's 3 knights, and the only one that we're missing is the Knight of Pentacles. And they're both heading towards the High Priestess. So following your intuition is definitely advised at this time. I mean, I feel like it's always advisable to follow your intuition, but at this time it's super important. I'm thinking that perhaps if the second half of this reading is pointing more towards a relationship or like a crush, that there may be a tendency to act and speak without thinking, possibly being too much in fantasy. Just because the Knight of Pentacles is missing, and he's the most sort of grounded, meticulous, practical one of the knights, and as I said, that is missing here. So I feel as though there needs to be a balance of trusting you into your intuition and also having a grounded, solid plan. Either in terms of this possible love offer or whatever it is that you're working towards. We have the Page of Wands here. So whatever this endeavour is, you're definitely towards like the beginning phase, as we have got 2 pages here and then knights. So there's no kings or queens, so it's not quite fully developed yet. You or this person may have a wandering eye, is what I'm getting with the Page of Wands. Or like a tendency to be distracted. But I think you just have to remember, like with this Chariot here, that you have been continuously using your own will, that force to keep driving you forward, and you have to hold on to that despite these possible distractions here. What is the distraction? Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Impatience. Yeah, that makes sense, because we have these two energies here which are very go, 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 act without thinking. So that's where I think this impatience comes in. And so it may lead you to sort of like rush things, whether it is this relationship or whether it is like whatever you're trying to achieve in the first half of this reading. So I would say, regardless of which storyline that you're relating to, the advice is to enjoy yourself, keep going, keep using that drive to propel you forward, but also be wary of having so much drive that you act out of impulse, or you act too quickly, rushing things, and you kind of perhaps miss details or say things without thinking, that kind of thing. Okay. So I'm going to get you guys an affirmation card. Feel free to use the affirmation or not, it's completely up to you. So we have: practice the art of receiving abundance, see through your denial. And then I'm going to get you guys an oracle card from the Moonology deck. Let me get an oracle card for Libra, please. So you guys got 2. Your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah, that's what I was saying about that Knight of Pentacles being missing, that practicality, that groundedness. And then we have, it's time to release negativity. I would say the negativity is the impulsiveness that I've been picking up throughout the reading. Now I've just realised that we have full moon in Taurus and then Taurus here with the Hierophant, so you may be dealing with a Taurus, or you may have Taurus placements. Okay, so last but not least, I'm going to get you guys an oracle card from the Divine Guidance deck. What does Libra need to know for February? And we have the Happiness card, which I do sort of feel is, you know, self-explanatory, but I will read the passage out to you. So it says, the universal energy is moving through your life and your inner being right now. While this energy sets all matters of the physical world into proper order, it also serves to bring a deeper, more profound feeling of contentment and inner happiness. Be conscious of whether or not you are open to allowing this energy to flow. There is a lot of good coming your way, especially happiness. Also note the golden ripples that emanate outwards. This shows that your energy shift will have a positive and uplifting effect on others as well. Yeah, so I feel as though that points towards the beginning of the reading of that drive that's propelling you forward, you know, that initial act of doing something that then sparks like a domino effect of you continually doing that, getting better at it. All right, Libra, thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.